Once you go to the starting page to launch your portfolio, you'll be asked to sign in using your GAPS account. Once you've signed in using your school's GAPS account, you'll be taken to the dashboard. The dashboard, while immediately looks a little bit overwhelming, isn't, if you remember one thing. Ultimately, all you need to do are learn how to use the basics. So if I wanted to create a new post, that plus sign right there is going to be really handy. All I would do is plus new post. If I want to have a look at my site first though, what I want to mention is that while the school has already generated a template for you, we've done this to make the first few weeks easy. But everything that you see in front of you is customizable. You can go ahead and jump in and change the look, the feel, the style of the entire portfolio. What we've done to try and make it easy is set up 5 categories, 5 main categories, which reflect the pillars of the school. You're more than welcome to add new categories, to add subcategories. For example, underneath academics, you might want subcategory maths, physics, your humanities course, so on and so forth. We've also already gone in and added for you a few tags, what you can see down here. So tags are, even if you've already categorized your post, you're going to want to make it easier for you to navigate through your portfolio later on. So if you're writing a post and within that post, even if it's about your economics class, if it had something to do with communication, you might want to add tag communication. If it has to do with a certain topic that you know is going to come back, maybe when you're revising for an exam, you might want to tag it paper 1, so that anything that you do to help you prepare for paper 1 is all in one place, and it's easy for you to go back, it's easy for you to share with classmates or your teachers. Okay, so adding our first post. First, what you're going to have to do is select the prompt that you're most interested in. We've tried to provide an extensive menu of prompts here, so please do take your time. Pick one that, again, you feel like is worth thinking about, that interests you, that hooks you in one way, shape, or form. Once it's time for you to add a post, you can do it from here, add new post. And again, this is going to bring you back to the dashboard, which initially might look, as I said earlier, a little overwhelming. But if you follow along with me, I think that you'll find it's very similar to your experience that you've had maybe in Google Docs, or those of you who are using Microsoft Word. So where it says enter title here, you're going to enter your title. This is probably going to have something to do with the prompt that you've picked from that Padlet earlier on. This is where you're going to add all of your content. What I want to show you is that, again, you can customize the look of the post. You also have some really nice built-in features if you want to add media. If I select that, it'll let me upload photos that I already have. Or a feature that's really nice is that you also have Comp Fight here. So again, if I know that I'm going to need an image, maybe again, if I'm going to be writing about something to do with the future, just type in future. I can search right from within the post, and that's going to be giving me images that are open use. That means these are images that CompFight has said, yep, we are more than happy for you to use this image. Please go ahead and take it, versus me just going online, finding an image, not giving it any attribution, and potentially breaking copyright law. I also have the choice to go with a small, medium, large, or as a feature image to the post, meaning that that's the image that's going to show up from when I'm not just looking at the post, but when I'm looking at my whole portfolio. So I'm going to add a medium. It's right there. Wonderful. And the really nice thing is the attribution is already there in place. At the start of my blog, maybe I want a nice large heading. And maybe I want to change the color. So it's a nice idea for you to actually change the size, the coloring of your text as you work through the post, because that's a nice way of signifying, hey, this is a big idea. and moving your reader through the actual post. Over here on the right, as I said earlier, you'll see those 5 categories. So if you wanted to add a new category, you can also add a new category that goes underneath. So these are the parent categories. So maybe what I would want to do is to make this easier, thinking ahead, this is going to be a portfolio that I'm keeping for years to come, a portfolio that I'm keeping when I'm applying to universities. So maybe I also want to make it really easy for me to navigate through in terms of time. So I'd maybe put my year. So is this year 1 of my portfolio? Or I can do it by grade. So maybe I've just started grade 11. And I'll put that underneath PSE. And I can add new category. I can also decide, maybe this has something to do with technology. Maybe this has something to do with the future. Maybe this has something to do with future career. When it's time for me to go ahead and publish, all I need to do is select publish. Okay, so what you cannot do is just grab the URL at the top and share this with people. But what WordPress does to make your life really easy is the permalink is right here for you. So I can just select that, and then that's the link that I can use. So as long as you are sharing the link, the hyperlink that looks like this, it looks like a reader-facing view of your work, that's the link that you want to share with other students, with your teacher. If you are sharing a link that still looks like your dashboard, nobody's going to be able to read it. So that's all you need to know in terms of getting Post 1 ready to go, ready to share with your mentor group. Enjoy and good luck.